The best places to visit in Nebraska. From ranches to urban destinations to unusual roadside attractions, this list of best places to visit in Nebraska has something that will delight everyone. Nicknamed the Cornhusker State, Nebraska has a lot to offer. The Nebraska landscape holds some fascinating attractions for those who take the time to explore it, from Chimney Rock to the beautiful scenery of the Sandhills. Lincoln, the state capital, and Omaha are the two main population centers. The bluffs along the Missouri River in northeastern Nebraska offer natural beauty with miles of densely wooded areas and pristine waterfalls. While central Nebraska's tall grass prairies and scattered woodlands preserve the state's homesteading heritage. Number 10 on our list is Toadstool-Geologic-Park. This park is one of the must-see natural attractions in Nebraska's northwest corner. The badlands-like scenery made from banded layers of volcanic ash and sediments created by flooding is a surreal vision. Besides the otherworldly scenery, there are bountiful prehistoric fossils and a 30-million-year-old trackway of migratory bird and animal tracks, preserved in stone. Here, paleontologists study forms and fossils from millions of years ago. Visitors can take a fascinating guided walking tour or choose self-guided exploration on a 1-mile loop trail. The Chimney Rock National Historic Site. The Chimney Rock National Historic Site is known as the most famous historic landmark on the Oregon-California Trail. It was established as a historic landmark in 1956 and is located in the valley of the North Platte River. The site gets its name from the formation of the rock, which sits erect like that of a chimney on a house. The sandstone formation is more than 300 feet tall and, in addition to being a critical landmark on Western journeys, Chimney Rock held significance for Native Americans and even Mormons. The site boasts a visitor center and a museum, and you can get a map that shows the best hiking trails and views all around the bluffs. 8. Carhenge. Certainly one of Nebraska's quirkier attractions, Carhenge duplicates the more familiar Stonehenge, but is constructed with automobiles. 39 cars arranged in all different positions jut out of the prairie grasslands and so perfectly replicate the real Stonehenge that the summer solstice event happens here in the same manner as it does in England. Although Carhenge is the main attraction, there are also a number of other unique works on site. This is a free attraction. Seven. Niobrara-National-Scenic-River. A visit to the Niobrara-National-Scenic-River begins in Valentine, Nebraska, where visitors can learn about the history and culture of the river and the surrounding Sandhills area. A good place to start is the Cherry County Historical Society Museum and Centennial Hall, located in a repurposed 1897 schoolhouse with 12 exhibit rooms. The Niobrara-National-Scenic-River Visitor Center offers interactive displays, a short film, and a small store. Other visitors centers along the river include the Fort Niobrara National Wildlife Refuge, Smith Falls State Park, and the Niobrara Valley Preserve. Guided walking tours are sometimes available at the Wildlife Refuge at the falls. Numerous private outfitters provide canoe and kayak rentals and river tours. 6. The Cowboy Trail. This is a rail trail in northern Nebraska. This trail was made right where the abandoned Chicago and Northwestern Railway corridor used to run. Today, the Rails to Trails pathway stretches for almost 200 miles. It is a hub for recreational opportunity in the state, and visitors can hike or cycle along the finely crushed gravel and limestone path. There are a staggering of 221 bridges that line the trail, but the so-called Valentine Bridge is a whopping quarter-mile long and makes for an impressive photograph background. 5. Strategic Air and Space Museum, Ashland. Fans of aircraft and aviation technology will be impressed by the extensive collections on show at this museum in Ashland, midway between Omaha and Lincoln. First opened in 1959 as the Strategic Air Command, the museum grew over the years and in 1998 moved to its current location in a modern facility. A few years later, the name was changed to the Strategic Air and Space Museum. The museum is spread over 300,000 square feet and showcases all manner of airplanes, spacecraft, and special exhibits that change on a regular basis. There is also a planetarium that features seasonal astronomy shows and motion rides that simulate the feeling of being in a helicopter and riding a roller coaster. 4. Ponca-State-Park. Named after the Native American tribe that once inhabited the area, this is where you are going to have the most exhilarating outdoor and wildlife experiences in your life. The Missouri National Recreational River Resource and Education Center houses educational and recreational activities such as an interactive display of the park's history as well as 20 miles of trails for hikers, bikers and backpackers. An incredible new 2016 aquatic center recently opened in northeast Nebraska, and if you are an avid golfer, you can also enjoy the Highland Oaks Public Golf Course. An interpretive exhibit, a field lab, and the park office are in an on-site resource and education center. Ponca-State-Park is 1,400 acres of dense woodlands along the rolling Missouri River bluffs of northeastern Nebraska. This portion of the Missouri is a designated scenic river, and it's easy to see why. 3. Scotts-Bluff-National-Monument. Just like Chimney Rock, Scotts-Bluff is an important natural marker for those traveling through to the western United States. While the name makes it sound like a single bluff, the landmark is actually a collection of several bluffs that rise dramatically from the flat landscape. Several trails wind through the area, offering you the chance to hike and see the bluffs from multiple angles. One of the most popular is called Overlooks Trail, and it lets you look out over North Platte Valley and admire the natural beauty of the region from a spectacular vantage point. Lincoln. Lincoln is one of the busiest and most interesting places to visit in Nebraska, not to mention its role as the capital. The Capitol building should definitely be on your itinerary, and guided tours are offered multiple times a day in the Art Deco building. Best of all, tour participants get to use the 14th floor observation deck, which offers one of the best views in the entire city. The University of Nebraska is located in Lincoln, and their sporting events are by far the biggest events in the city. On football game days, try your best to find a ticket and catch the game at Memorial Stadium, where more than 80,000 fans can gather and cheer on the Huskers. 1. Omaha. Omaha is the most populated city in Nebraska, and it is a place with a reputation for charm and hospitality. Embrace the historic city of Omaha by checking out the Old Market, where the streets are still made from brick and horse-drawn carriages can take you from one shop to the next. Culture lovers will find that Omaha offers a large number of choices. One of the top picks is the Joslyn Art Museum, where you can admire a world-class collection containing pieces by everyone from Degas to Renoir. Enjoy views of the skyline at Jean Leahy Mall, one of the many public green spaces right in downtown Omaha. Thanks for watching my video. Please comment, like and subscribe.